Number one, project name. It'll be good to have a project name, and when you can codify the name, the better it is. Project Nike or Project Thor, or because it's, maybe it's too hard to say project renovation of building 7 of the nuclear power plant in this place. It's too long, right? And so it doesn't roll off as nicely as Project Easter, right? Or Project Resurrection, right? So it puts a little flair of drama, a little flair of excitement to keep our stakeholders engaged. Codifying also maintains some level of privacy and security. You need to be able to articulate the goal or the purpose of the project, the outcome that we are trying to achieve. These should be in terms of what is that state, what is that condition by which I will achieve when I deliver the product of the project. And therefore, the project objective should contain what output you're going to deliver. So there's a section that describes what the outcome is, project outcome, you can say. Or you can say project goal. And then you can have project objective, right? Or you can call it project description. And what happens is you then we'll give you a template, don't worry, and then you will work off of that template for your assessment in your workshop. But in this project description, you're going to describe the product of the activities you will perform, and that product will result into the outcome, the realization of the outcome, right? An example would be a project outcome is peace in James Island, and that the project objective is to create a livelihood program that will engage the unemployed constituencies of Project James Island, and as a result will turn into peace. Get that? There's a traceability of what the goal and objective is. How about project goal will be to increase the sales of iPhone units across the world. The project is iPhone 12. And so the development of iPhone 12 is an upgrade in the camera and the user interface and the resolution and the number of apps that it can support, whatever, that will result into more revenues and therefore more revenues for iPhone. Get it? There needs to be a traceability. Then the scope. Got to talk about the scope. The research and development of, typically these are verbs and verb nouns that you go and develop. It's the construction of, it's the implementation of, it's the software development and installation of, it's the deployment of a new process, it is the training, or it could be all of those. It could be a bullet point of various things that you need to do, such as the selection of blah blah blah, the construction of blah blah blah, the installation of product onto blah blah blah, the training and handover to. That is the scope of work, which includes in itself deliverables, wouldn't it? And makes it easily traceable within the project charter.